Do you know that some truck engines not only give truck owners a headache because of repairs, but also burn a hole in their pockets faster than a race car guzzling fuel? In this video, we'll go through the 12 worst engines, the most talked about ones in the trucking community. If you're thinking about buying a used truck, don't make a decision before watching this video. These engines can suffer from issues like easily failing turbo systems, broken spark plugs when removed, burning fuel like drinking water, or even causing severe problems that could cause the truck to stop functioning right in the middle of the road. Number 1. Dodge 3.9L V8 Magnum. The Dodge 3.9L V8 Magnum was once considered a suitable engine for smaller trucks like the Dodge Dakota and Ram 1500. But in reality, it is a highly disappointing machine. Bearing the name of a V8 engine, many expected powerful performance, but instead, they received a weak, fuel-hungry, and unreliable engine. The first issue is its very low power for a V8 engine. Despite having 8 cylinders, it cannot compete with other engines in its class. The truck runs sluggishly, accelerates poorly, and notably, lacks the strength to tow heavy loads. Many owners complain that it feels like driving a V6 engine, pretending to be a V8. Not only is it weak, but the 3.9L Magnum also suffers from terrible fuel consumption. Instead of enjoying the power of a V8 engine, users only get high fuel bills without the corresponding performance. Additionally, the lubrication system is poor, causing engine oil to quickly accumulate sludge, leading to oil sludge buildup and excessive wear on internal parts. With all these shortcomings, the Dodge 3.9L V8 Magnum is not only disappointing, but also a terrible choice. If you come across a truck with this engine, it's best to keep searching for a better option. Number 2. Dodge 3.7L Magnum V6. The Dodge 3.7L Magnum V6 was introduced as a more fuel-efficient alternative to V8 engines, but in reality, it is one of the weakest and least reliable engines ever featured in Dodge trucks. Equipped in the Dodge Dakota, Ram 1500, and Jeep Liberty, this engine quickly revealed a range of serious problems. The first issue is its weak power. Despite being a V6, it's sluggish and underpowered, even failing to tow heavy loads. Many owners complain that even without a load, the truck still feels lacking in power, especially when accelerating or climbing hills. Not only is it weak, but the 3.7L Magnum also consumes more fuel than some V8 engines. A V6 engine should be fuel efficient, but the Magnum drinks fuel like a gas guzzler. The engine's outdated ignition system is prone to misfires, making the truck run unevenly and producing annoying knocking noises. Finally, oil sludge is a frequent issue, clogging the oil passages and causing excessive wear on the camshaft and lifters. If not properly maintained, this engine can suffer serious failures after just 100 miles. With poor power, high fuel consumption, and low durability, the Dodge 3.7L Magnum V6 is an engine you should avoid if you don't want to face problems. Number 3. Ford 6.2L Boss V8. The Ford 6.2L Boss V8 was marketed as a powerful engine for the Super Duty line and larger trucks like the F250, F350, and Ford Raptor. But behind the mighty Boss name, this engine causes a range of issues that test truck owners' patience. The biggest problem with the 6.2L Boss is its rapid oil consumption. Many owners report that after just 1,500 to 2,000 miles, the oil level drops significantly. Without regular checks, the engine could run low on oil, leading to damage to the crankshaft, camshaft, and lifters. This engine also suffers from a weak oil pump, making lubrication inefficient, which increases the risk of early wear. Additionally, the valve timing system is unstable. The timing chain and lifters often fail, causing unpleasant rattling noises, and if they fail completely, the engine can lose synchronization, leading to serious damage. To make matters worse, the Boss 6.2L also has a weak cooling system, making the engine prone to overheating during heavy use. Despite its Boss name, this engine doesn't live up to the trust truck owner's place in it. If you're looking for a durable engine with low maintenance costs, think carefully before choosing the Ford 6.2L Boss V8. Number 4. Chevrolet 5.7L Oldsmobile Diesel. The Chevrolet 5.7L Oldsmobile Diesel is one of the worst diesel engines ever produced. GM tried to repurpose the Oldsmobile 350 gasoline engine into a diesel version, but instead of developing a new design, they simply modified a few details and hoped for the best. The result? A weak, unreliable engine that caused a range of serious problems. The biggest issue is that the engine block is not strong enough to handle the high compression pressures of a diesel engine. This leads to head gasket failure, causing coolant to leak into the combustion chamber, resulting in hydrolock and severe engine damage. Many owners had to replace the head gasket after just 30,000 miles, which is far too early for a diesel engine. Additionally, the poor quality fuel pump made starting the truck a challenge. If the fuel got contaminated with water, the pump could fail immediately. Not to mention, the crankshaft and camshaft were weak and prone to bending or breaking due to the insufficient design. GM quickly realized their mistake and discontinued this engine after just a few years, but their reputation in the diesel engine market was severely damaged. If you come across a vehicle with this engine, it's best to steer clear before it's too late. Number 5. Toyota 3VZ Phi. V6 Toyota is known for its durable engines, but the 3VZ Phi 6 is a forgettable exception. Used in several Toyota models like the 4Runner, Pickup, and Tone 100, this engine quickly became notorious among users for a range of serious issues, particularly overheating and rapid wear. One of the most common problems with the 3VZ Phi is the cracked cylinder head due to poor cooling design. If not regularly inspected, the engine can overheat, causing head gasket failure, coolant loss, and severe internal damage. When the truck starts losing coolant abnormally, without any visible external leaks, it could be a sign of a blown head gasket, an expensive repair that no owner wants to face. It doesn't stop there. The connecting rod bearings are also prone to quick wear, leading to engine knocking after just 120,000 miles. When this happens, the owner is left with two options: a full engine rebuild or a complete replacement. Due to these issues, Toyota quickly phased out the 3VZ Phi and replaced it with the 5VZ Phi, a much more reliable and improved version. If you're considering buying an older Toyota with this engine, make sure to inspect it thoroughly before making your decision. Number 6. Nissan VK50 6DE V8. The Nissan VK50 6DE V8 was once considered a powerful engine when it appeared in the Nissan Titan, Armada, Patrol, and Infiniti QX56. However, behind its rugged exterior, this engine is riddled with serious issues that cause headaches for truck owners. One of the biggest problems is the weak timing chain, which can stretch after just 30,000 miles, causing the engine to lose synchronization and make unpleasant noises. If not repaired promptly, this can lead to severe damage to the valves and pistons, resulting in expensive repair costs. Furthermore, the high-pressure fuel pump of the VK50 6DE is also a disaster. Many owners report that the pump can fail after just 60,000 miles, causing the truck to have difficulty starting or suffer sudden power loss while driving. Additionally, the cooling system is poor, making the truck prone to overheating, especially when carrying heavy loads or driving in hot conditions. What's even worse, when the catalytic converter fails, ceramic debris can be sucked back into the engine, causing internal wear on the cylinders and pistons. This leads to rapid oil consumption and significantly reduces the engine's lifespan. If you're looking for a durable truck, the Nissan VK50 6DE is not the right choice. Unless you're prepared for costly repairs, it's best to stay away from this engine. Number 7. GM 5.3L Ecotec 3 V8. GM advertised the 5.3L Ecotec 3 V8 as a powerful and fuel-efficient engine, but in reality, it is plagued with serious issues that cause truck owners headaches and lead to costly repairs. One of the biggest problems is the buildup of carbon deposits on the intake valves, due to the direct fuel injection system. With no fuel flowing through to clean them, the valves quickly get dirty, causing a loss of power, poor acceleration, and rough idling. After just 100,000 miles, many vehicles need to be cleaned using a costly process called walnut blasting. The Active Fuel Management AFM system, which helps save fuel by deactivating some cylinders, leads to severe oil consumption, damaging the camshaft, lifters, and crankshaft bearings. On top of that, the high-pressure fuel pump is prone to failure, causing a sudden loss of power or engine stalling, sometimes after as little as 50,000 miles. In theory, the Ecotec 3 Vate should have been a superior engine, but with a host of design flaws, it has become one of GM's most unreliable engines. If you come across a truck with this engine, think very carefully before purchasing. Number 8. Dodge 5.9L Magnum Vate. When you hear the name Magnum Vate, many might think of a powerful, durable, and reliable engine. But with the Dodge 5.9L Magnum Vate, that's only true in theory. In reality, it's a machine that encounters numerous serious issues, making it one of the worst engines ever equipped in Dodge trucks. One of the biggest problems with this engine is its poor lubrication system. The oil passages tend to accumulate sludge over time, leading to oil sludge and blockages. When this happens, crucial parts like the camshaft, timing chain, and lifters quickly wear out, causing knocking noises and potentially leading to a complete engine failure. To make matters worse, the 5.9L Magnum's timing system is a disaster. This system often leaks, causing the air-fuel mixture to become unbalanced, reducing engine performance and causing the truck to consume an excessive amount of fuel. Owners often complain that even when not carrying heavy loads, the truck still burns fuel like a race car. Another issue is its outdated and inefficient ignition system. With an old mechanical distributor, this engine frequently misfires or ignites at the wrong time, causing the truck to jerk and run unevenly. Combined with the other issues, the Dodge 5.9L Magnum Vate becomes one of the most unreliable engines Dodge ever produced. If you're considering buying an older Dodge truck with this engine, think carefully. Owning a Dodge 5.9L Magnum is not just a bad decision, it's a poor investment. Number 9. Ford 5.4L Triton Vate. Some engines make truck owners worry about major failures, but the Ford 5.4L Triton Vate instills dread in a different way. Even changing the spark plugs can become a nightmare. If you think Ford's Vate engines are always powerful and reliable, the 5.4L Triton will make you think again. The scariest issue with this engine is the spark plugs getting stuck tightly in the cylinder head. When owners or mechanics try to remove the spark plugs for replacement, they often break in half, leaving part of the thread stuck inside. This turns what should be a simple maintenance task into one that requires specialized tools and hours of work to fix. If you're not careful, removing the spark plugs can completely damage the cylinder head, leading to a massive repair bill. It's not just the spark plugs. The oil distribution system of the Triton is also a disaster. The oil passages in the engine are prone to clogging, leading to the formation of sludge, which severely wears down the camshaft, lifters, and other critical components. To make matters worse, the timing chain tends to stretch over time, causing the engine to go out of sync, making unpleasant noises and risking serious failure. All these issues make the Ford 5.4L Triton one of the most hated engines in the trucking community. If you see a Ford F-150, F-250, or Expedition with this engine, think carefully before making a purchase decision. Number 10. Navistar MaxxForce 13. Navistar once confidently claimed that the MaxxForce 13 would revolutionize the diesel engine industry. But instead of being a breakthrough, it turned out to be one of the costliest mistakes Navistar ever made. If you're looking for a durable engine, this is definitely not the choice for you. The biggest flaw of the MaxxForce 13 lies in its emissions control system. While all other truck manufacturers use selective catalytic reduction (SCR) to handle emissions, Navistar decided to go its own way with an overloaded exhaust gas recirculation (EGR) system. The result? The engine quickly becomes coated in soot, loses power, overheats, and ends up in the repair shop more often than you change the oil. It doesn't stop there. The twin-turbo system of this engine is also a major weakness. These turbos constantly fail, causing sudden power loss. The cooling system is just as bad, leading to severe overheating that damages internal engine components. In fact, some trucks even experience complete oil pressure loss, causing the engine to stop working right in the middle of the road. With such a long list of faults, it's no surprise that the MaxxForce 13 faced lawsuits, recalls, and became one of the most costly disasters in the trucking industry. If you spot a truck with this engine, the best advice is to keep driving and never look back. Number 11. Ford 6.4L Powerstroke Diesel V8. After the disaster of the 6.0L Powerstroke engine, Ford released the 6.4L Powerstroke with promises to fix all the previous mistakes. But instead of delivering a more durable engine, Ford created a machine that is even more complicated and expensive. If the 6.0L was a nightmare for truck owners, the 6.4L is the final blow to their wallets. First, this engine consumes fuel terribly. It burns diesel faster than even larger trucks, yet doesn't deliver the corresponding performance. The twin-turbo system, which seemed like a big advancement, actually doubles the chance of failure. When the turbo malfunctions, repair costs can run into the thousands. It doesn't stop there. The EGR system and diesel particulate filter DPF are also nightmares. The DPF quickly becomes clogged, causing a loss of power and forcing the engine to burn more fuel to clean it. A never-ending cycle. Fuel mixing into the engine oil is also a common problem, reducing lubrication and causing serious damage to internal components. If the 6.0L Powerstroke was a nightmare, the 6.4L is an even bigger disappointment. It has many truck owners asking, "Am I driving a truck or pouring money into a bottomless pit?" If you come across a truck with this engine, think carefully before buying. Number 12. Ford 6.0L Powerstroke Diesel V8. Some engines are built to last, but the Ford 6.0L Powerstroke is built to cause trouble. Advertised as a diesel revolution, it quickly became a nightmare for truck owners. If you think Ford trucks are always powerful and reliable, this engine will make you think again. The first problem lies in the turbocharger. The variable geometry turbo VGT system, designed to optimize power, quickly gets clogged with soot, causing the truck to struggle at times and be overloaded at others. Next is the cylinder head bolts. Ford only uses 4 bolts instead of 6, which makes the head gasket prone to failure, coolant leaks, and the engine overheating quickly. The EGR system isn't any better. It quickly clogs, reducing efficiency, causing overheating, and potentially destroying the engine from the inside. The engine oil gets dirty quickly, leading to insufficient lubrication for the turbo, resulting in expensive repair bills. Many truck owners joke that owning this engine means you either learn to repair it yourself or accept bankruptcy. If you're thinking of buying a used truck with this engine, think again. So, we've gone through the 12 worst truck engines that you never want to own. From fuel-guzzling machines, expensive maintenance, to poorly designed and easily failing engines, these powertrains have caused plenty of headaches and wasted money for truck owners. If you're looking to buy a used truck, make sure to thoroughly inspect the engine before making a decision. A wrong choice could cost you thousands of dollars in repairs and maintenance. Don't let a shiny exterior fool you. The engine inside is what matters most. Have you ever owned or driven one of these engines? Share your experience in the comments below. If you found this list helpful, don't forget to hit like so we can continue delivering more quality content. And most importantly, hit the subscribe button now so you won't miss the next videos about trucks, engines, and interesting stories in the automotive world. Thank you for watching the video, and we'll see you in the next exciting content.